Well, turn my light on. This dark in here. I can't see. It's dark in here. No, turn the what you call them light on? The closet light. But I guess some type of reflect. It's dark in here. Dark and blurry. Yeah, I'm live. You go ahead. It's dark and blurry. Thank you. Thank you. That's a whole lot better. It's 12:01. Gotta wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, hang all these clothes up. Hey, TY. Hey, boo. I see you hobnobbing with the stars. I be down. I be low key stalking. I be on your page. I don't say nothing. Good afternoon, Aries. Hey, Julie. Hey, Miss Taylor. Yes, happy hump day. I'm doing fine. How you doing? I know I've been missing actually for 2 days. Had some family business that I've been taking care of, doing some things, doing some stuff. Good morning, Valley. Been missing for 2 days. Had some family business I've been doing. I actually met a Soul Squad member while I was out taking care of family business. I was excited about that. And matter of fact, I was out taking care of family business, doing things for 2 days. Met a Soul Squad member, and she lived in my complex. So that was so exciting. I was like, oh, but you know what? It's not unusual because DC is big. I have always wondered because I live in an apartment complex. Would I have any Soul Squad members? I actually have a Soul Squad member that lives in my same apartment complex. It was so exciting to meet her. She was very, very nice and everything. I met her and her mom, and they were really, really nice. Yeah, I met them yesterday when I was out. Hey, Amaze Me. So, yeah, so, hey, Penny. Hey, Cece. Hey, Amy. So yeah, so I had 2 days of stuff to do. Your girl actually got out the house for 2 days in a row doing stuff, taking care of stuff that I had to take care of. I had to go do what I had to do. I'm fine, Jacqueline. And so it was exciting to meet a Soul Squad member. And I'm so bad because I can't even remember her name. I was so wound up in what I had going on, I couldn't remember her name. But it's always feel good when you go out and you meet people, you run into people that watches your channel and stuff like that. So that always felt great. But yeah, so I'm back home now. And then y'all got a video coming because my sister took me to go do my stuff. So we actually went out to eat and everything after we got finished. So and I convinced her to do a little vlogging. So you guys gonna be getting some more videos from her because me and her sit down and talk, and I convinced her to girl start going live, do what you do. So yeah, so y'all might get some more videos from my sister Tia. It's about time, right? Um Other than that, I had nothing going on. I just had to do what I had to do. And I felt bad, but not checking in with you guys. But unfortunately, I don't have an internet. So when I'm out in the street, I'm internetless. I'm wireless. I don't have no internet on my telephone. I have a phone program, but I don't have no internet on my phone. So it's not like I could go live while I'm out and stuff. So yeah. So with that even being said, I'm here now, but life be life, so we all got to get things done. So I got what I had to get done, done in one, and results was good. So everything is good. So I'm all you guys now. I told you if I ever miss a check-in, it's because I got some stuff going on. And last 2 days I had some stuff going on, but we're good. But other than that, how you guys been? Because I have missed the last check-in, weekend recaps and all that stuff. I had a fulfilled weekend. I have a question I got put out there to you guys, and I need an answer for. Before we get started though, and before I fill you guys in, before we get started, we do what we do. And I like to thank God for waking us up to spend another day with our family and friends. Since that alarm clock didn't wake you up, He did. Can I get an amen? Amen, 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 amen. So if you didn't say it today, hey, low life, you came just in time because I'm about to make this announcement to everyone. So if you didn't came today, if you didn't say it today, you said it with me. Because that's one thing we do. We gotta get praise. We gotta get thanks. Because I know I did a lot of thinking of the God and asking Him for a lot of prayers these last 2 days for everything that to adjust things that I was going through and to adjust them within my favor. And as always, He always show up. When you need Him in your life, but He's always there. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb, and as always, He always comes with a helping hand, and things just went well for me. But with that being said, guys, I told you guys how I always encourage people to put their information in here and things like this. So one of the Soul Scar members, and I'm sorry, y'all, one of the Soul Squad members and I are going to do a podcast. Yes, Low Life. She's in the chat. I made the announcement on Monday, but I never, again, I didn't come live, Monday or Tuesday because of personal reasons. But I make the announcement today. So I am intertwining with one of our Soul Squad members, Low Life. You guys see her all the time. She's a mod. And we're going to do a podcast. And one of the things that we're working on and we want to put out there to everyone is that we need a name. We need a name. And we have been in Discord getting suggestions for names, and we're gonna tally up the names and see what's the best name. Like I said, I haven't even been on Discord. I ain't been on no social media in the last 24 hours. That's just how things was going for me. So I have not been on Discord. So I don't even know if we even have an outcome or any names that came about. But and what she did tell me that she wanted the name Soulful Tea to be within the name of the and within the name of Discord, because I told her I wanted her name in the I wanted where both of us could be recognized, with her name and stuff. So if you guys got any suggestions, it's just gonna be just to touch on what it'll be about so that you guys could come up with a proper name that we could like filter through and see something that we like. Um, we talked about it. It's most definitely going to be like off the cuff, straight talk. It's going to be a little bit more powerful than on the couch. But you guys know, remember when I first did on the couch, and she reminded me of this, and I said, you know what, I used to say that, and basically that's what the podcast is gonna be about. Years ago, when I started on the couch, I had this saying. If you guys been here with me and rolling with me for a long time, you remember when I used to say, any motherfucking thing goes on the couch. And I meant that because on the couch was supposed to be a platform of releasing frustrations and talking about the things that you got going on, talk about stuff that's going on in my state and things like that. So that's what our podcast is going to be about. It's going to be just some straight up a little bit entertaining, like what's going on in Hollywood a little bit. It's gonna be the straight up conversation, more just like, the way I really wanted on the couch was, until I filtered it out, because I allow people to say, "Oh my God, you cussing on this and you doing this and you doing that." So oh yeah, see, it's yeah. She said cows could be included, so I'm so grateful to the opportunity, the work with another Soul Squad member. I think through via our conversation, I feel like it's gonna be a great new step, a great new journey, and just to let everyone know, this is not nothing that will be transferred into the YouTube world. This is going to be something fresh, something new, and we hope that you guys follow us on our journey and come over to the podcast world to listen to us, and and support us, because I will not be putting this anywhere on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. This is its own separate entity, its own separate platform that I'm starting with a wonderful Soul Squad member, and you guys want to get in on these conversations and listen to them and give your feedback. Like she told me, it's nothing you have to download. Podcast automatically comes on your iPhone. Thank you, baby. I know, but I know I want the my accountability. I said I was gonna start doing it, but child, life, and yeah. So in these 2 days, and so Lola, I see the suggestions, and she's gonna screenshot them. And so yeah, so because this is all new to me, and I did listen to some podcasts that last night, and it was one that I like called Vibe. What's it called? Vibe check-in, or check-in vibe, or something. They even got kid podcasts with stories and everything. So yeah, I did listen to some, and you're right. It's just like listen to the radio and enjoying the conversation that these guys was having, because I really enjoyed their conversation. They basically going on tour and everything. People come out and see them and stuff. It was really nice. I listened to two of their podcasts, and I was like, okay, I'm about to jump into something really different, really new, or kind of remind you of a radio station type situation. And I hope you guys join us. You know, I hope you guys join us. Once we pull it together, we must definitely give you all the information. And what I was saying again, that she informed me that podcast is automatic party. The app is already on iPhones. The app is already there. It's an automatic thing that's with your phone. So yeah, so it really won't be no downloading. Only thing you will have to go in is just search our name and find us and listen. And yeah, and so I'm doing something different, something new, and it's no YouTube or none of that. So you guys, if you want to get to know what we're doing over there, what we're talking about, how unfiltered and real and adult conversation is going to be, touching real life situations, come on over. Get us a name so we can get this thing popping. Um, and yeah, and thank you, Lil Life, for the opportunity and for suggesting, and believing in me. I think your Android folks, everybody, Lola can answer that question. I don't know too much about Androids, but I think she did say all the Android phones have podcasts too. I think that's something. Podcast is something that you could get on. I believe on all phones. I don't think it's just stipulation to an Apple phone. I think everybody, because that's like a platform. So I think you'd be able to get it on there. Ooh, unfiltered couch talk with soulful tea. Ooh, and low life. I like that. Unfiltered couch talk. I like that. West Coast Cali. That's very nice. It's very edgy. Very Okay, so you read what Low Life said, and I wish I could pin their conversation, but she said Android has something called Google iPod. um podcast. I said iPod, Google Podcast, and I forgot the last thing. I thought you Miss Betty. Good morning. I like that. Unfiltered on the couch with soulful tea and low life. That's very catchy. And that goes back to the statics of what yeah, Cece, that was good. That was very good. Low life. I'm at West Coast Cali. That was very good. So yeah, so that's how my weekend was. We looked at movies on Discord with Soul Swap family. We met on Sunday. We tried to do a triple feature, but I don't know who else fell asleep. I fell asleep on that third movie. We did three movies on Sunday. I fell asleep. I was gone. I think we put Atlas on Netflix with J Lo. Honey, that thing was watching me. Hey, Miss Sophisticated Lady. What she say? Oh, okay. So she want to know about Sophisticated Ladies. If you just type in the Play Store and look up the name, I think you actually got Yes, I'm still going live tonight. Yes, I'm still going live tonight. And just speaking of that, just the feedback and comments on going live, making some biscuits is outrageous. I mean, it was just two, but I was like, you cannot just please everybody. People take things fucking just so I'm like, oh, it's biscuits, people. If you are diabetic or if you this, if you that, because I seen a follow-up comment to I wrote when one lady was like something about something about people as a diabetic and this something they were saying. I was like, look, I was asked about a biscuit recipe. I hear you, but I was asked about a biscuit recipe. And then before I came up, I saw somebody else on a follow up with that. I was like, what is wrong with folks? My fucking God, it's biscuits. If you can't eat biscuits, don't look at it. Don't run to the store and buy the ingredients. Don't freaking make it. Everybody in this world is not a fucking diabetic. If you can't eat it, just sit back, watch, and freaking enjoy it. My fucking God. I was like, this is the type of shit that makes me second guess, do I want to still continue to do a food channel, or do I want to continue to still be on YouTube? Can I find another way of being popular, getting the income, and leaving fucking YouTube alone? Because sometimes I get so frustrated with the negativity that it's just that people, the audacity of some people, and I just be like, but I'm not gonna let nobody tear me down and take me away from something that I like doing. But for a split second, being human, the thoughts come in your mind because you get frustrated. You get frustrated. No, I'm not gonna let nobody tell me down, but for a split second, by me being human and having feelings, you get frustrated. But the people don't know you. So it's just like, do you, girl? Do you? But for a second, when you see this stuff, it takes you there, and your mind get like, and for a second, it gives you thought of, do I really want to continue to do this? Do I want to do this? But then I think about all the people who do get something out the recipes and who could do this and don't do it. Bam, I'm gonna say, you act like I eat biscuits every day. I don't even eat biscuits every day. Don't even eat biscuits like that. It's very rare that I make a biscuit. Only time I ever make a biscuit is when you do see it on my food channel. If you don't see it on my food channel, I ain't in the house just freaking making biscuits every day or every other day, every week. And if I was, it's my business, but I'm not. I clearly only make them when it's calling for a recipe. When you see me cook and make recipes, no foods to be made. I'm not sitting around cooking those things every day. Sometimes some of the recipes only get cooked once, like a recipe I'm ready to do now. I went back in my catalog, and when I was live, a young lady said, when I was live on TikTok, she said, your shrimps and grits is the only shrimps and grits that I make since I learned how to do it. And I love it. So I had went back in my catalog and I saw that I ain't made shrimps and grits in 7 years. I haven't made that particular with the andouille sauces and the onions and and the butter tomato sauce. And I haven't made that recipe in 7 years. So I said, and that was when I first came on YouTube. So you guys gonna have an up to date shrimp and grits recipe coming up. I put it on my groceries. I said, you know what? I'm about to bring it back. It's been 7 years, and I got a lot of new people, and maybe some new people haven't gone that far back into my platform. I said, and I had got that recipe from my brother, and that recipe has always been a success on my channel. Many people who made that shrimp and grits and then Dewey sausage recipe was like, yeah. And I get everything that you guys saying, but like I was saying that, sometimes it just the human in me comes out. The human in me comes out, and I have to remember that I'm bigger than that as far as like my personality, and that's not who I am. That if I was who I was when I first started YouTube, those type of things could trigger me and make me walk away. But over the years, I have discovered such a thicker skin, such a self belief in myself with that I don't allow them to take me away from what I love doing, but it does trigger every now and again because again we are human beings, we have feelings, and sometimes, and I'm not saying that it's hurt, it's just like I don't understand because you can't hurt me, but you can upset me to the point where that I don't understand other human beings in at times in this world. And that's what our podcast is going to be about. Able just to let shit out that you've been holding back, and that I filter myself because of YouTube and because of people who will say that, oh my God, you're cussing too much. Oh my God, this is not who I thought you was. But who did you thought I was? I am human. I get flabbergasted. I get frustrated. I get hurt. My feelings, I get it just this. I get there like everybody else. Do I respect people? Of course I do. All the time. I love because I would love people to treat me. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated, and that's with the utmost respect at every given time. I try not to talk about people because I am human, honey. I have a little bit flaws, and I could throw stuff back too. Okay, but I try to remember the word of God. What I put on the tongue is powerful. It'll come back to me. So I don't try to really gossip about people or put nothing on people. I don't try to hate people. I don't try. I literally don't hate anyone. Even the people, the trolls, anything. Anything, I want to hug you and comfort you and let you know you okay and that you're welcome. I literally can't say that I have a hate bone in my body for anybody because hate is very powerful. It takes up a lot of energy. It's very stressful, and I love me. I don't want that type of stress in my life to have that type of feeling towards anyone. So I really don't hate a soul. But I can say I hate the things that people do. You know what I'm saying? I could say I hate the things that people do. I could say that I don't understand some of the things that people do and understand why they do what they do. I could say that's the form of hate that I hate, me not understanding. And sometimes I want to try to understand the next person, because sometimes if you could try to understand the next person, maybe it could be something that you could say or do that help them come from or come behind or make them feel good about themselves. Yeah, and hate is gonna hate. You know that's true, little life. So I don't hate. I generally never hated anyone in my whole life. I have been very upset with people, but I never say there's a person, even people who has done wrong by me, and I do right by them. I don't even hate those folks. You know, even people who I felt like was not a good fit in my life, even when I went through domestic violence and stuff, I didn't even hate that man. May he rest in peace. I never hated anyone. Never formed my mouth to say that. I hated situations and stuff like that. But again, I always hold value to that word, because it takes too much out you. It drains you, it stresses you, it pulls too much out you to take the energy, and it takes your energy and the time to hate on another person. And I need all that in my life. I need my energy, I need my time, I need not to be stressed. So that's a word that's very unfiltered for me, that I do not use when it comes towards another human being. I never use it. I just hate situations, or I dislike situations, or I don't understand. Yes. Thank you, Lady T. Hey, Lady T, to another Lady T. So yeah, so if we could just live our life like that, man, we will. You, the dolphins that will come in your brain, the energy that you would get, it just takes a lot. They want a biscuit in their life. And I like say it was just two comments, but sometimes, like I said, it's the human in me. And I try to always be a bigger person, but sometimes you just gotta let shit. What? Sometimes you just gotta let that out of you. And it feels good. And that's another thing. When you relinquish anger, when you let things out and you don't ball stuff up, and you don't want to always wait to the last minute, because then someone else could come along who you're not even angry at, or who you're not even upset at, could feel your wrath, and it wasn't meant for them. And so that's why, as human beings, we got to stop balling stuff up. We got to stop waiting to the last minute to, you know what, this is it. I done hit my straw, and then you done gave all this anger to someone else. So I wanted to release it, just like, oh, this shit is so frustrating, because you damn if you do, and you damn if you don't. I never proclaimed to be a perfect person when I jumped on this internet. I never proclaimed to be a healthy eater when I jumped on this internet. I got on this internet, this platform, to say this is what I was taught growing up. This is what I do for my family and friends. This is how I live. And the people around me love it. And I wanted to share it. I want to share it. I am sharing it with people. And I dare you. I dare you to try to make me feel guilty about sharing things with people, with other people of my culture, who's not of my culture, who have lost loved ones and wanted to do what I do, but didn't get those recipes. I dare you to be that person to try to take that away. But you can't, because at the end of the day, I am myself. I'm never going to let anyone on this internet tear me down or take me away from who I am as a person and what I love doing. At times it does get frustrating. Instead of me holding it in and not speaking upon it, I'm going to say something about it every now and then. I don't feel, at one point, as I say, I'm not going to give you this power. But you know what? It's not giving you the power. It's just, releasing, just releasing. because no one hold power over me. I hold my own power. I learned that the hard way. I took it back many years ago, and I will never surrender to it again for no one or anyone. I am my own person. I stand on my own feet, 10 toes down for the little teeny fat toes that I got. But I'm 10 toes down on everything that is me. And I am no longer letting no one else justify or tell me what can I do. I hold myself accountable for everything that's in my life. And I will not let no one anymore in these YouTube streets, in my personal life, anywhere, try to detrain me from what I have going on. You know? So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. And yeah, it is. Go ahead, West Coast Cali. I like that. I like that. I like that. So yeah, and so I vented, and this is what. If you want more real talk like this, guys, stay tuned because you just got a sneak peek of freaking real life conversation. Take that down. Real life conversation with Soulful Tea and Low Life. Because it's going to be, now I'm not going to say it's going to be raunchy, but it's going to be, and I'm not going to say it's going to be have a billion of cuss words in it, but I'm just saying it's just going to be the rawness, of how you feel, how things make you feel, how people push you to the point of you want to say no return because I'm going to always be me, but it's going to be straight up. So yeah, so guys, this is what you're gonna get when you come over to that podcast with me and Low Life. It's gonna be as real and as it's gonna be as real and as raw as it can be. How you truly feel about things, how you truly feel, and you don't have to hold it back because it's a conversation. It's a conversation, and some people either afraid to have them that some people are afraid to have them. And maybe that could encourage someone who's been holding back, who has something to say, to get it out there and to and let yourself shine through your conversation. Ooh, because sometimes you can have a conversation, girl, you be like, whoo, I needed that. That was just so in me for such a long time. I needed that. And that conversation could release you. Yes, I should say it'll be on all platforms that stream podcasts, but it will not be on YouTube. It will not be on YouTube. I'm not going to find a way or figure out how to put it on YouTube. This is a whole new adventure. And again, I thank Low Life for the opportunity. I thank Tracy Brown. I don't know if she's on here for the opportunity, who is another Soul Squad member that I have been for the last month, really behind the scenes, working with her on some awesome merch, that you guys, the artwork, the details on this unstoppable slogan that I'm trying to live my life by and encouraging others to live their life by. We have been working on some incredible things, and when this thing released, I think this is going to be the best and most exciting merch that I ever had, and I think that it's going to be that. Y'all, somebody always calling my phone. I have my phone. I forgot to put my phone. I am really filtered behind this. I truly, not that I didn't believe in my other merch. Of course, I believed in my other Soulful Tea merch. And don't get me wrong, but this particular merch, this particular slogan, this hashtag unstoppable that we all came up with, and that I came up with, and you guys ran with it, and we're really including this in part of my life is personal. This is really personal to me because this is how I'm trying to live my life. I'm tired of living my life halfway, or tired of people whispering in my ear saying, "Oh, you can't do that. You're too old for that. It's too late for that." No. No more of that. We are raising families, we are raising grandchildren, and we need to let them know whatever they want to achieve in their life, it is possible. You are an unstoppable person. Live your life up to its fullest potential. And I believe in that so much, and I push that on us because I want everyone to feel that way about themselves. I want you to feel it in your soul. And I believe that this merch that's coming out this time, it is a whole different representation of me and everyone else. And we are really working behind the scenes. She is amazing. So I thank for the opportunity that she gave me, and we came up with when she said, "Hey, let's do something. I do this and I do this." So thank you guys. Who is that? I can't even see the name on that because I don't have no glasses. Um, and then Miss Faye. And then Miss Faye is another Soul Squad member. Me and her got an event on June the 29th. She's another Soul Squad member that I have known, been following me for stuff, Mr. Montgomery. Okay. I have known and been following me for such a long time, and we rekindle our friendship outside of YouTube. And we, y'all remember the cookie lady, and we got something that's going on. And and I'm just so blessed. I'm just so blessed. Was still at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what that is. I'm just so blessed to have these different work opportunities and to work with people. Panda. The work with the Soul Squad members outside of YouTube, and that's why I always say, and I always encourage, you never have to ask. Um, um, you never have to ask. Mods don't get upset because our mods know, and the other Soul Squad people know that if you have anything go on, you could drop your link. I thank you. I'm grateful, and I love the respect that you ask first, but tonight for the live. No, I think I had that. I thought I had 7 p.m. Hey, Mr. Montgomery, I know that's you now. They said Panda. I think I had 7 p.m. I'm gonna go back. I think I had 7 p.m. for the live tonight. But yeah, so so I just thank you guys, and I believe it. But there's one more thing. Because, like I say, it's so many Soul Squad members out here. Like, I hope to work with a sophisticated lady in the future because she's an event planner. I hope to work with her real soon in the future. And there are yeah, it's 7. Okay, it's 7 p.m., y'all. And so there are so many Soul Squad members out here that we could collab with and get things done and help each other careers pop like that off of each other. So, like I said, I have 4 Soul Squad. One, two, three. I had 3 Soul Squad members that I'm really right now in process doing projects with. I don't want to overwhelm myself, but I actually had 3 Soul Squad members right now that I am in process doing projects with. I want to stay busy. I want to get things done. And but I have one more thing that I want to ask you guys because you guys may know something. I didn't want to ask because I wanted to try to research and find it on my own because I wanted to be a surprise. But I've been looking and I really can't really find it. I don't know my first step, and I don't even know if we got places like that in DC. I've seen the fabric store in DC, but I don't know if they could do anything like this. And maybe you guys may have a suggestion. So I look at all those clothing programs, those Those programs. I remember Heidi Klum used to have a program where that people enter those contests and they make clothes. It's a program, and she got one on Amazon now, and Netflix got one where they when they make the clothes and stuff out of fabrics, and they win the contest to get like clothing contracts and stuff. So on one of those programs, I seen a guy. He went to the he when he was making his clothes, it was brand new fabric. He made his own unique fabric, meaning that he took the fabric, and he had his logo printed on the fabric. So my minds and my wheels be unstopping. So I've been looking up fabric stores, because yeah, like Project Runway and stuff. Yeah, I've been looking up fabric stores, and I even looked into Michaels and stuff. So the idea that I wanted to do, and I was trying to get something made for me. Is this something that I'm trying to get made for me personally, that I want to wear before the summer over with? I was trying to find a fabric store where that I could get unstoppable printed on the fabric. And I wanted to get unstoppable because I've been this whole black and white thing has been in my head lately, and I wanted to get some nice white fabric that's a good material to make a sundress, but on the fabric, I wanted to make a maxi dress for I could wear this summer. But on the fabric, I wanted it in big, bold, black letters, unstoppable on the fabric. Then I wanted to take the fabric and get me a dress made, get someone to make me a maxi dress out of it. And because I keep envision unstoppable so big, and I keep envisioning it, and I was like, I want to make a maxi dress for myself. And I was like, how can I get this put on fabric? Because I know it's possible, but when I think of stuff, I don't be knowing where to start at, especially since Miss Tracy is working on the merch line clothing line for us, and that's gonna be coming out. I was like, man, if I could take a piece of white fabric, a good material for a maxi dress, and put unstoppable all over the fabric and make me this black and white maxi dress, that would be so awesome. Because I see the dress in my head. Um, Yeah, but you know what? I don't want to do it that way, because I like if you do it that way, you could buy the dress. I'm really trying to do something original. So so I'm trying to do something. I'm really trying to actually so I know it could be done, so I got to figure out how to do it because I've seen it done. No, I'm really actually trying to take some pretty white, get the material, and have actually made this have this fabric done. But I said I was gonna look and call up a fabric store. I don't know if anybody out there who's a Soul Squad member who make clothing and stuff like that. So I'm actually trying to get my own fabric done. That's what I want to do. So I know it's possible because I've seen it done like on more than one occasion. I just got to figure out how to do it. I've been looking stuff up on Google. And when you look stuff on Google, I was like, man, I said, it's not giving me the answer that I want. And that's because I'm not in that world. I can't, when y'all write long stuff, I can't even see it. No, I'm a trademark it. I'm a trademark it. I'm actually going to trademark the word unstoppable. I don't know if I could trademark with people could always use that, but when it comes to the fashion, my fashion line, and it's not even fashion line at this point. It was just something I want to do for myself. It's a maxi dress I want to do myself. It's something that I just saw in my head. I want to make my own maxi dress, and I'm so entwined into the new merch that's coming out. I feel so good about it. And it's not that I never felt good, because I say, remember, Lost, I said I was gonna leave merch alone. Merch didn't work for me, for aprons, for about a white maxi dress. Yeah, that what everybody keeps saying. I know it's that simple, but I want to make sure that when you wash it, it don't peel away, or it don't go off, and it don't. Or that's why I want to make it and bind it into the fabric. But yes, most definitely. But it's not nothing. But that's why I feel good about. I think that you guys really gonna like the merch, because I said I was gonna do merch no more. Merch don't work for me. But when I just felt so good when Tracy reached out to me about say, hey, that unstoppable is powerful. You need to do some merch. And I explained to her that I don't do merch no more. Me and merch don't work. I said I wasn't gonna do it anymore. But when she was like, I think you need to do that, Miss T. And when she convinced me, and then she did the mock-ups, and I was like, oh my goodness, she is so talented. And I was like, you know what? And that really encouraged me. So when other people encourage you, it could bring something out of you that you didn't thought that you have in you. And that's what I like about our Soul Squad members. That's what I like about sharing your business on this platform, getting to know what each other do, because somebody probably could pull something out of you that you've been dreaming of, or that you didn't think that could work, and having a new set of eyes on something, a new set of ideas on something, and you collab together, you could come up with something brand new, but still within the wheelhouse of what you were thinking. But maybe you were just missing a little piece of the puzzle. And that person that you met online in this chat helped you bring it together, and then you guys are collaborating and creating something special between the two of you. Two good minds could bring so much more than one. But sometimes people get afraid that if I share something with someone, or if I share an idea with someone, they get afraid that it's going to be taken away from them. But it's mine, mine, mine. Sometimes everything is not always supposed to be just mine, mine, mine. You could have the breadth of an idea, but it's not good enough to make it become realistic. And then maybe if you accidentally hook up with someone, and you two brains are always better than one. Two brains are always better than one, and you never know just when you hit that second brain and y'all talk, and then you just could see the embers, the fire of it. And oh yeah, this is what I was missing. This is what I was missing. And I never thought it, but you brought it in. Man, you could do some wonderful things with another person. You can do some wonderful things with another person. And God, let's not forget God. You could do some not with God. First and almost, give all blessings to Him. Through Him, everything is possible. If you give faith and you believe in Him, honey, He will transform your life so amazingly. He will put the right people where they need to be at in your life at the time when it's your journey. He will line it up. He will make a straight line. He will create a path. It's up to you to follow that path. It's up to you to follow that path. If you put Him first and foremost, honey, there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing. He will set it up, and you just got to, come out your own wheelhouse and be like, oh, yeah, this is going to be great. It's nothing wrong with bringing one or two more people into an idea. You know, it'll get better. It'll get better. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. We had 2 days of not communicating, not seeing each other, but yeah. And I did vlog yesterday, so I gotta edit my video, so you guys will get a vlog this week. I did vlog because me and my sister went out, and we found this restaurant, but I'm gonna save it for the vlog. We found this restaurant because where we was at, and we found this restaurant in Hasville, Maryland, where we was at in 2 seconds, two different opinions. But it's in the video. I'll let you see when the video come up. But other than that, everything is good. Oh, I did get the okay. So you guys will be meeting my grandbaby really, really soon. His mom said, I don't have no problem with you sharing him. You know, that's your baby. And so she said, I have no problem with you introducing him to your Soul Squad members. So you guys will be meeting my very special guest really soon. I'm so excited because I always have to ask parents' permission because it's not my child, just my grandchild who I adore and love so much. And he's 8 months old. I told you guys that. And he be 9 months on the 23rd. His birthday September the 23rd. He's a Libra like his grandma. And I talked to him yesterday as much as a baby can't talk. He be chewing all through the phone and I be looking at him and stuff. But I feel like he know. When we be on FaceTime together, I feel like, I say, you know this grandma, don't you? And I just feel like he just be goo-gooing and laughing and slobbing. I say, yeah, that's my baby. And I talked to him for a long time yesterday on the phone. And I say talk, but not talk. Me doing my old grandma talking and talking to his mama though, but doing my old grandma talking, everything. I just love everything about it. And I love my grandchildren so much. I love my grandchildren so much. And I want to help out their parents and I want so much more for them. So that's why I'm really trying to pull myself together so that anything that I do, I see in these baby eyes that it's for them, Anything I do, anything I try to pull together, and I never give up on the hustle. I know people say, oh, you always doing this, you always doing that, but you got to. If you are a true entrepreneur at heart and you got this hustle mentality, you never give up. Would you strive for more? You push yourself more. You get more ideas because one day, never hang it up because one day, one of those ideas is going to take you where God wants you. One day, one of those ideas, remember, he implanted that stuff in you anyway. This stuff just ain't happening. He implanted this stuff in you. And you gotta listen and grab it by the horns and go for it. So one day, I'm never going to stop hustling. One day, something that I truly believe in, something that I feel from my heart is going to take me there. And I just feel like when I do this, I feel closer and closer and closer to where I want to be or where I'm trying to get to. I feel like just the right thing just gonna snap it. And so I never give up on the hustle. I switch it up and I put stuff on back burners because one day something is that you do. One day it's gonna pan out. Never stop believing in yourself. Never stop believing in yourself. That's the worst thing we could do as human beings is stop believing in ourselves. I know situations tear us down. We get broken at times and we give up, but you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. Don't let not even yourself be your worst enemy. We are our worst enemy, ourselves. But we have to learn to deflect from that. We have to learn that we can push through our adversities, that we're standing here. We have to learn that. We have to embrace that. Embrace that you're unstoppable and that you are a magnificent person and that you got this. You are your own cheerleader. You are your own advocate. You are your own person that will stand in your way. You will sometimes block your own blessings, not intentionally. A lot of us don't know that we're doing it intentionally because of emotions. Emotion drives us. It put us in places that we tend sometimes not to go. We sometimes feed into our emotions too much, and emotions are something good to have. It lets you know that you are human and that you could make mistakes, but you have to learn that when you make the mistakes, don't let yourself emotionally hold yourself down. Get yourself back up. Get back up on this train. Do what you got to do. Fix it if you could fix it. And if it can't be fixed, walk away. Don't let it oversaturate you. Don't let it control you. Don't let it hold you for too long. Because remember, if it's out of your control, it is done. It's done. It's something you could do about it. You done tried it this way, that way, up way, down way, sideways, backwards. And each way you tried it. And if you can't fix it, don't hold on to it. Just breathe and realize and don't think you are a failure. We have to fail in this life in order to get something done. We all ain't running out this gate, as a winner. Sometimes we have to build our own wins. We have to build our own wins. Winning just don't come naturally for everybody. So you have to fight for it. You have to fight for your own wins in this world. Everyone's not going to get a natural win. The world is just not built like that. It's just not. Everybody's not going to get that win. So you have to build your win sometimes. So don't give up on yourself. Yes, move on to your next journey. And then at the end of the day, you can smile and say, I did that. I tried that. To know that you are unstoppable. You have to fight for your right. Yes, you got to. And sometimes, and I don't get to it, I know we're human. Some of us got softer skin than others. Some of us feel defeated more often than others. Some of us get defeated, more often than others. If I could tell you how many times I've been around this circle, how many times I've been defeated, and how at one point in my life, I would always let the defeat tear me down, be like, oh my God, why is this always happening to me? Why is it that because I'm going to say this about myself. I never want to pay homage to myself, but I have to pay homage to myself because I realize this is who I am. And I am a good person. I don't care what no one else have to say. I know how I treat people. I know how I have been there for people, how I am there for people. I know how I gave so many people the benefit of the doubt, but still turn around, get hurt, and still, and still forgive. I know that I have a open heart towards people. I know I give people chances. And so I know the one thing that people can never take from me, they can never make me feel bad, that I know I am a good person. I know I never maliciously did anything to cause anybody any harm because that's not who I am. It's not on my heart. So I know that I am a good person. So I know, because I've been through so much in my lifetime. In these 54 years that I've been on this earth, I have been through so much in my lifetime, and I still come out smiling, and I still come out liking people, forgiving people, being there for people. Being there for the people who, in turn, I turn around, I need something, they can't even help me. But I don't hold that against them. So I know who I am. When you start recognizing who you are, live off that. And that's how I tend to live my life. Because I continue to say, I follow in God's footsteps. I believe in him. He made me like this. How can I be upset for being made like this? He made me who I am. He gave me this good heart. He gave me this good spirit. He gave me this compassion, this empathy that I feel for people. And then he gave this to me. So how can I be upset for the person that I love so much and that I believe in? How can I be upset of who I am as a person? I embrace who I am. I embrace who I am. I understand who I am. And I understand where it came from. So how can I be upset with who I am? And at the end of the day, if you don't like who you are, you could change it too. It's within you to change. No one else can change you. You could change you. But you could do it in baby steps. So I know, and that's just why I live my life like that. And that's why I'm fighting for a win. That's why I don't give up on my ideas and I don't give up on anything. And I used to be down and out and I used to say, oh my God, why me? Why me? But even through all my down and out, even through all the hurt and pain that I suffered in my life, I never let it tear down who I am as a person. I am still genuine. If I say I mess with you, I mess with you. If I say I love you, I love you. When I say I genuinely love you, Soul Squad, I'm not just saying that because I'm on YouTube. A lot of you guys has touched my heart, your spirit, your personality, the way you back me up, the way you stand down on 10 toes with me. A lot of you got you shit that half my family don't even do, but I still love them Bamas too. And now I love you Bamas with everything that I got in me. So yeah, so I when I tell you that, I'm not just saying that because she just say no. I truly have feelings, and truly it's like I want to meet you guys in real life and hug you guys and thank you and all this other stuff. I truly have feelings for y'all with everything that's within me. I don't say it just to be said. You guys are a lot of reasons why I keep pushing on. A lot of reasons why I really don't let myself, don't let myself, get caught up in the negative emotions that could come out of you. Because we have negative emotions too, and we get caught up in them. It can make us be a bitter, angry person. And I never want to be that person. I never been that person. And so, yeah. It's crazy, but it's true. I forgot to hit my notifications. Take my notifications. Um, but yeah. So we got journeys to walk, guys. We got journeys to walk. We got dreams to fulfill. I Oh my God, did y'all read West Coast Scout? She said, I love being an unstoppable Bama. Oh man, that was fine. I ain't see that one coming. Oh man, let me find out. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, and see, I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh man, that's funny. That's real funny. I see our girl Taylor was in here. I think Taylor Easton. But I didn't see Taylor. Yeah, so it's all good. I'm about to get up out here. Thank you, B. Adams. I'm about to get up out this camp because I gotta go things and saying, believe it or not, I gotta go clean my kitchen up. Cause I'm not even gonna lie, the truth is true. I haven't done dishes in 2 days because I really been out doing stuff. I really. So I'm about to go ahead and do these dishes. Make because what I'm doing tonight, that's gonna be me and Jackson's dinner. But I know my baby wants some breakfast, and I'm kind of hungry, and I need to take my medicine. I've been up and I ain't took my medicine yet, and my stomach. I'm feeling kind of growly because I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock yesterday. So yeah, so we gonna go get some food in her. We gonna thumbs up this video. And I see you guys on the next live, which is gonna be tonight on my food channel. The one thing I forgot, and I said it's probably too late, and when I put it in the ingredients about the biscuits and the utensils, I think I forgot to tell the people they need a daggone biscuit cutter. I forgot. I think I put it in. I didn't put it in. They need a biscuit cutter. I said, I hope the people figure out they need a biscuit cutter. Because I just saw it this morning. I said, I didn't even put a biscuit cutter in here. And then FYI, I don't even have a biscuit cutter no more. I don't have a lot of stuff no more since my movement stuff. But I do got some that I do use yes, list name for the podcast. That's why yesterday, when I got home yesterday, I wasn't on no social media platform. Cause when I got home yesterday, my heel of my feet was hurting me really, really bad. Even though I'm wearing these orthopedic shoes, I have a real problem with this heel of my foot on my right foot. So when I got home, the heel of my foot was really hurting really bad. So I got sons and they massaged my foot, the heel of my foot for me, took my little rolling pin, rolled on my foot. And then I really slept when I got back. I got home about 5:30 yesterday. But I went to bed after I ate something, I went to bed early because I had been up since 2 o'clock the morning before on Monday morning. I went to bed early on Monday and I went to sleep and I woke up at 2 o'clock and I was up at 2 o'clock Saturday morning. I meant Tuesday morning. All the way it was up for time me to take the shower, for Tia to come pick me up and out doing what I was doing, and when didn't get back home until 5. So that's why yesterday when I came in here, I was gone. After my sons massaged my feet and I took some pain medicine for my foot and I ate something. I wasn't on nothing. I wasn't on Discord. I wasn't on nothing. I was on nothing yesterday. I came in here and I went knocked out because I had been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. And I came in here, I was knocked out. Didn't even couldn't get on nothing. Missed so many phone calls from my cousin from Atlanta. She's like, "Where you been?" I said, "Girl, I was tired. I was asleep." I told her about where I've been at and what I was doing and how long I've been there. She said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I came in here, I was gone." But I am working on my sleep. My sleep is getting better. I am, but I had been up since 2 o'clock, looking at TV, talking on the phone, rolling screws, TikTok, and then realized, girl, you got somewhere to go. And by the time Tia called me and realized I got somewhere to go, she gonna be here. I was like, and I don't need to be going to sleep now because if I go to sleep, I won't get up, and I had to go where I had to go. So yeah, so I endure. Yes, I'm ready for it too. Yeah, I remember when I did that turkey live. Yeah, I remember when I did that turkey live. That was my first time braising the turkey. That was my first time. Yep. And I did that live. Yeah, all right, guys. I'm about to here. I'm about to go in here and do dishes and find me and my baby something to eat for breakfast. But I'll be back in here for dinner. And we're gonna make them biscuits. All right. Bye, Soul Squad. And don't forget to come up with the names. If you're in Discord, go over and add some more names and stuff. But I really truly appreciate you guys. I am out.